Alright, folks, part two of the Regal parlor guitar. First Regal I've ever owned. I've never owned a Regal. Basically a glorified Harmony. A little bit better of a guitar. A little bit better, but still made at the, same plant that Harmony had. Because Regal went out of business in the 50s. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, Harmony bought them out, bought the name. So they made these in Chicago. But anyway, neither here nor there. Let's get to the point. That update. Um, we did a lot of work to it, as much as I wanted to. I added a brace here and a brace here. I couldn't get a brace up here, and I decided, it ain't broke, don't fix it. So we did not put a brace here. We just added a brace here and brace here to prevent it from warping, because these guitars love to warp in the soundboard area. So to make it a little bit better, we used some high glue. We high glue. We got two braces, brace here and a brace here. We like I said, we had a little bit of a seam separation on the bottom. We repaired that with some high glue. The heel was a little bit loose, not too bad. A little bit of a little bit of a sliver of a. So I got some high glue down there, and that neck is really tight now. So we got a tight neck. And like I said, I decided I was going to heat press it, and that's what we ended up doing. The neck on these guitars, they tend to upbow when they get old, and the string action's so high you can't play them, or they're barely playable. When I got this, it had two strings on it, and the action was a little bit on the high side going down the neck. It was a little bit playable up here. I've seen worse. But we decided to go with the heat press, the easiest repair. And if that doesn't work, we'll try something more drastic, like a full neck reset or something. But, I want to try the easiest thing first. And hopefully that cures this. But we got our wood on here. We heat pressed it. And we got it in a back bow. We want back bow because we got too much up bow on it, which causes high action. We used the heat mat that I bought. Bought this Sunbeam heat mat, and I don't know if it will work. We're going to find out. So we're going to let this guitar sit for 24 hours, and we're going to take this off tomorrow or the day after, and we're going to go from there and see if there's any improvement. I think there is, because the front of the guitar is lifting, and it wasn't doing that before. So it's like the neck is, in a way, is, pushed itself back a little bit. And also we bought some stuff for it. We bought a new bridge, because the old floating bridge had a missing screw, so we bought an even better bridge for it. New set of machine heads for it. Some extra light strings, which would be really good for it. Doesn't need heavy strings. A lot of people put the heavier strings on these. It's not good for these guitars. They're not built to withstand that kind of tension. This may have a steel rod in it, and if it does, I'm hoping that the pressure of this will help it also flatten, perhaps. Sometimes in these, they don't always say they have a steel rod, but they sneak a steel rod in them. I've taken these guitars apart before, similar ones. I may refinish it, I may not. I may get some stain and stain that and put varnish over it, and I may touch up a few areas. We'll see. But I'm at a rock and a hard place with that. If I want to touch up these areas right here, it's really, really chipping away. It's really bad. It's chipping. The white's chipping. So I may do some cosmetic work before I even think about putting strings on it. I also went ahead and I cleaned it up today really good with a rag. And I cleaned all the high glue I could get off of it, so it's really clean. The guitar was very dirty. It had a lot of dirt and grime through the years on it. So I gave it a good quick cleaning with some warm water and a sponge, and we just cleaned it really good, because it's an old dusty, dirty guitar, so we cleaned it. So there's a quick update. heat pressed it. We'll wait and see if that made a difference. And we may be doing some cosmetic work, or I may just leave it the way it is and just put the stuff on it and string it up. We'll see. All right, there's the update on the Regal.